I started writing at the age of 18. I began with a personal journal, and then I started to write articles, and eventually I started to submit synopses for books. I think I had about 77 rejections before my first success, but that didn't really matter to me. I just love writing. I think with writing, it really gives me a chance to stop. And when you write, you become a listener. You have a chance to meet yourself and to really think about what's absolutely important to you. And in that sense, writing is a spiritual path. Happiness now addresses a phenomenon that sociologists call static happiness. Our levels of happiness have not increased in the last 50 years. You know, we're semi-happy, but we're not completely happy. I think one of the blocks to happiness really is the search for happiness. And what I encourage people to do in Happiness Now is to exchange the search for happiness for following your joy. The search for happiness is external. You're always chasing. But with following your joy, you're listening to yourself, and the goal is to live an authentic life. And that's what Happiness Now is about. Shift Happens begins with a little story of two caterpillars walking along a twig. A butterfly flies overhead, and one of the caterpillars says to the other, "You'll never get me up in one of those." I think that sets the tone for Shift Happens, because Shift Happens is really about changing your mind about yourself and seeing what's really possible for your life. Success Intelligence explores how to enjoy real, soulful success while living in a manic, busy and hyped up world. Early on in this book, I referred to the Monty Python sketch, The 100 Yards Dash for people with a poor sense of direction. I think this sketch is a perfect illustration of how we live today. I think we live faster, but I'm not sure if we live any better. We're busy, but I'm not so sure that what we're busy about is that important. So with Success Intelligence, I'm really encouraging you to stop and think about what true success really is. Be Happy is my attempt to give you a front row ticket on my 8-week happiness program, which is the signature event of my work with the Happiness Project. Reading Be Happy, I hope, will really give you an experience of what the live event is really like. One of the goals of this book is to help you to understand that while success can lead to happiness, actually I think also happiness can lead to success. With every book I write, the aim is to condense all of the proven methods and principles that I know so as to present to you a manual that you can actually use in your daily life. You know, for me, theory's not enough. It has to be practical, and I hope that in reading my books and listening to my audiobooks, you can find some practical principles and tools that really help you with your life.